Even all remarks here, back again with another video, back again with another VR video. And Cybershoes got in contact with me and said they wanted to send me their Cybershoes to kind of give a little test and kind of a little review. And I was interested because partly for just to see what the tech was like, and also, you know, for the arcade, because we do get people that get motion sickness with sort of VR games. So it'd be interesting to kind of see if Cybershoes could help solve that a little bit, maybe. Put a few more people into VR, or something interesting and fun to kind of offer in the arcade. So they sent me them. I didn't realise the box was going to be so big. Have you seen the shoes? I think they're about sort of $360, $400, depending on where you kind of get them from. This is the Quest version, so it comes with a special adapter to use with the Quest. I think pretty much everything else is kind of the same, but you know, huge, massive box. Now I haven't opened it up and had a little check, and it was more than just the thing. So you've got a little letter here, it says, "Hi Marcus, please install this." So I'll install that first. Nice little bit of cardboard, not sure what that's for. But it actually comes with the chair as well. So we've got a mat, that had the shoes inside. Then we've got the Cybershoes themselves. There you go. Kind of funky looking as it is. And then also a swivel chair. So in here, I've got a very cool swivel chair, and I've heard good things about that swivel chair, so it'd be interesting to kind of set this up and see what it's all like. So here's a closer look at the Cybershoes themselves. There you go. So it's a solid piece of hard plastic. I think you can be hard pushed to break these things. Solid sort of cup at the back there. Nice hard strap. So it's got like one of those sort of clicky sort of push-in sort of straps. Goes across the top of your shoe. On the bottom, it's got the little wheel, which I guess kind of helps it know when it's actually moving. And I imagine it's got some sort of other sort of fancy stuff inside, because you can see it's got like little dials and stuff on there for like Bluetooth and all sorts. So it wirelessly connects to stuff to work. So as you kind of sat down, you're kind of scooting your feet along. And I guess the chair will help you to kind of turn around and spin while still scooting. Here's my Quest 2, or I guess Quest 1 as well, adapter. You need to stick on the front of it to kind of enable the kind of connection between the two, because as we all kind of know, the Bluetooth connection with the Quest is a little bit limited, so they provide a little sort of adapter. I think it draws its power from the Quest. Here's a close-up of the chair. Super easy to put together. Literally was like kind of like attaching the little base plate onto the bottom of the chair, sort of there, screwing it on. Comes with all the tools you need. Pushing the sort of pipe into the base, pushing the pipe into the chair, and that's it, sorted. So there's the chair, quite a fancy looking chair. It's got a kind of cool pat on it, seems kind of well made. I'm a big guy and it seemed to kind of sit me quite well. A little bit of branding on the back there. Yeah, nice job there, Cybershoes. Seems quite comfy. Let's try it out. So there we go, let's sit on here and spin. Ooh, almost slipped off. Whee! Yeah, kind of scoot. I guess that's what they want you to do. They want you to scoot, don't they, as you kind of play. Yeah, so far, yeah, seems right. It also comes with this mat, which, to be fair, was proper creased up when I took it out, but I've only had it out for about 10 minutes, and already it's not looking too bad in kind of like wrinkles and stuff. So obviously they're kind of making sure that, I guess, people that buy this set, you've got yourself a consistent floor surface. I guess if you had hard floors, because the little wheel doesn't have any rubber on it, it's not going to kind of do very well on the edge there, is it? I'm kind of scooting, so I guess having carpet makes sure it's consistent all the way around for the best performance. And I'm quite a big guy, so I can kind of reach all the way around. Scoot, 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 scoot. Right, and here we are, running around inside this game as if we were really running. Now, it was a bit weird to start with when plugging this in, because you kind of don't do it smoothly and you end up kind of like jittering forward a little bit, but you've got to kind of get used to kind of the whole picking your feet up. Don't drag them, because you can go backwards by going the opposite way. We're in. I'm going back to where I just came from, just because I know it's safe. But it actually works quite well. There's a little dial on the front that kind of adjusts kind of how far you move forward with each step, because I guess some games you maybe don't want to move as fast when you're moving, but you kind of swivel on the chair, point where you want to go, keep your thumb off the sticks to actually move yourself, and away you go. So this is a fair bit of exercise. I am actually, well, my legs are actually pretty tired already. It was a little bit fiddly to get synced up to start with, because you do need to go into your Bluetooth settings. You put your little adapter on the front there, turn your shoes on, turn your adapter on, and automatically they kind of link, but then there's no link to the Quest. So what you need to do is go into your settings, go into your Bluetooth experimental settings, and turn that on, and then search for this. So you hold the button down on the front, it turns like yellow, and then you should be able to find Cybershoes to connect it. And then once it is connected, you then still also have to press, you need to go into the Bluetooth and connect to the, creature, connect to the shoes as well. So you should see Cybershoes, click on it, and then in there click connect. That's what I was missing when I was first trying to set this up, is I need to click connect. Oh yes, I'm MLG. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I mean, you can't move any faster than the game wants you to move, so you can't go whizzing around faster than normal people, but it works quite well. What I will do is I will get my kids to have a quick go at this, to kind of see what they think about it. And also my partner, she suffers from motion sickness. So this sort of game where you just have smooth locomotion is gonna mess her up. She's not gonna enjoy this at all. But does having this kind of actual sort of walking trick her brain a little bit to think, oh, it's actually not too bad. You can carry on doing it. I find myself drifting a little bit to the right there, but I think that's because I'm kind of doing more with my right foot than my left foot. You can press a button on the front here to kind of change how you kind of move, so you can sort of separate your looking direction and your movement direction to two separate things. I'm not sure which setting I've got it set on at the moment, but this one works quite well for me. Where was that shield I saw that was hanging down here? It was down here somewhere, wasn't it? Can I run off here? Woo! And down here. Where was it? You can kind of go slowly. I'm not sure how much I trust the precision of it, but... Oh, missed it. Go backwards. Got it. Found a shield. So I've played a fair bit of this already. This is just an earlier save from one of my kids, just to kind of keep it in a safe place so I could just kind of experiment around. But I'd say I'll get the kids in, let them have a go, see what they think. So I'll put my two kids into the Cybershoes. On the left, you've got James, who's 9, and on the right, you've got Ethan, who's 13. Now, James, we had to replace the swivel chair with just a normal little stool because he couldn't reach the floor. The shoes are a bit big for him, I'd say. There are ways of kind of making the strap even smaller and even tighter, but it did go on fine, and he was able to play okay. I guess the thing with smaller feet and smaller legs is you don't get as much of a momentum with kind of how far you push them, and also you're hitting the chairs a lot. And I think even if you had smaller feet, that would still happen. With Ethan, you can see he gets on fine with it, absolutely no problems at all. He's almost as tall as me these days, so it won't be long until he is. But they both enjoyed using it. They both really wanted to try it and give it a go. Both of them got on well with it. I think they both were knackered from it. More so James, I think, because he wasn't in the kind of comfy swivel chair, so it was a little bit more effort. With Ethan, though, he was definitely kind of complaining in the evening, after he played for about half an hour, that his legs were aching him, that were hurting him. But, you know, it's good for them, a bit of exercise. One of the things I wanted to test in particular was with my partner. So my partner, Lindsay, she suffers from motion sickness in VR. So she has a game where she has to walk forward. You push the stick forward, you move forward. That makes her feel ill instantly. Near instantly, she can't do it. But with the Cybershoes, she was able to do it. So she was able to kind of walk around, do the different bits in the level, play a game that she wasn't able to play previously because it didn't have teleportation. And now with the Cybershoes, she's able to play it, which is good. Tried the tutorial before on Saints and Sinners, and she couldn't get through it. She couldn't get through the first part of the tutorial. As soon as she started walking by pushing the stick forward, she had to stop. But with the Cybershoes, she was able to play, and quite comfortably. I did ask her kind of over and over again, how's it feel? She goes, fine. More surprised herself, I think, that it was actually okay. So for motion sickness, that's really cool. And that's something we get a lot in the arcade, is motion sickness. And not so much on the gaming, because we kind of say to people, look, there's so many games to choose from. Choose the appropriate game for you that has teleportation rather than sort of walking around sort of motion, which does make people stay. You do get people that do it regardless of any warnings and recommendations we give them, which is a shame, and they get motion sick and you go, huh, told you so. But you know, you can't help it. The racing, you get motion sick on it a lot, and we can't do anything about that with Cybershoes. But it's interesting to think that this could solve motion sickness in a way for the kind of gaming. I'm not sure whether we would want for them for the arcade. I'm kind of tossing up the idea of whether kind of keep this one in the arcade and kind of use it for special events or special games or special whatever, just kind of offer it as a special thing that people can try if they want to. I don't know, whether you're offering sort of Cybershoes for people might want to do it. It's sort of something a bit special, isn't it? So, you know, people might want to try it. But also sitting down playing VR is something that a few people like to do. So it's nice having those chairs, and they are quite good quality chairs. So overall, I think Cybershoes are pretty cool. Are they worth the money? This one is the Quest version that we were trying at the moment, which is the same as the PC version. It just comes with the adapter to stick on the front that connects to the shoes, that connects to the headset via Bluetooth. That Quest version at the moment is a Kickstarter. So if I kind of leave links down below where you can kind of pre-order that now, obviously it's a little bit cheaper if you grab it now before it comes out. The PC version that you can get, which is essentially the same thing, so I can use this for the PC as well. It just connects directly to the PC via Bluetooth. That's almost sort of £400. I think it was like £388 on Amazon last time I looked. I'll put a link up on the screen or something somewhere. Still kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's worth that money. You don't get a lot for your money. I think if it was like a couple of £100, I think I'd probably say that's quite good value, but for almost double that, I'm not sure it's great value for money with what it is at the moment. As I say, on Amazon you can buy the PC version for £388 last time I checked, which is a lot of money, so that's over $400. And that doesn't come with the Quest adapter, so when it comes out it's going to be a little bit more if you want the Quest version. But as I say, if you go on the Kickstarter you can get a little bit cheaper now. I think for me, if it was sort of half price, if it was £200, I think that'd be good value for money, and I'd probably go for that. But as it is at the moment, it's quite pricey, and I can't imagine many people getting it. Would I prefer this over, say, a haptic vest, which is about the same price? I think I'd probably have a bit more fun with the haptic vest, because at the end of the day, pushing the stick forward isn't an issue for me, and I can do that. But I know for people that have motion sickness, it could be worth the money. And I think they're the people that probably want to purchase this more than those that want the kind of treadmill experience, because it's not a true treadmill experience. You're sat down, it's not the same, but it does work. It does work really well. I mean, I had quite good fun playing it. My kids had fun playing it, and they've been going on about having another go on it as well. So, I don't know. It's still cool. I mean, you'll probably know whether it's good for you. If you suffer from any kind of motion sickness in population 1 or anything like that, then this could be the device that kind of gets you into those games and play them, because there's clearly no teleportation in those sort of games, because it's competitive. They don't want you jumping from place to place. They want you to move from place to place so you can get some shots on people. So it gives you the option to play it. And you know, if you've got limited space as well, it could be quite good, because all you've got to do is spin around on the spot. So overall, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I do like it. I think it is good. It does work really well. And thank you, obviously, for sending me a free one. As I say, I think it'd be interesting to sort of see whether kind of have a little think about it, whether it can implemented into my arcade. I don't know. We'll see. But overall, good product, good, works well, does the job it wants it to do. I just don't think there's a big market for it, especially with the price that it is. That's my only kind of sticking point. As I say, if it's £200, I think I'd recommend this to a lot more people. At £400, it's pricey, it's expensive. That's a lot of money. Hopefully you found this video interesting and you learned something from it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, that's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it. But do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it. I'll try and do better for next time. Become one of the remarkables, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified when the next upload video. And that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.